All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that did teach us this truth. And peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, and Yahweh Shah, man. All right, just a quick couple precepts, man, on endurance, man. All right, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, all right, hey, we try to teach through the spirit that teaching this truth, man, and these law, statutes, and commandments first and foremost were given, all right, to the men of the nation of Israel, man. All right. If thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. And guess what, man? Fortunately for the Lord's hopeful elect, we're able to do this before the great time of trouble. We're able to set our hearts aright and experience patience and endurance, man. And that way, during the actual time of trouble, we will, have this skill set built up, man. So we should be able to, go straight through Jacob's trouble, man. But the Lord is reiterating, hey, if we come to serve him, all right, and forsake this world, we got to prepare for temptation, man. All right, chapter verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy end. And going into that increase, that's in relation to us receiving that kingdom, getting those glorified, perfected bodies that can't go off, man. All right. And every other thing that we don't know is coming to the Lord's hopeful elect, man. All right. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take thee cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And hey, man, if you know, we're already at a low estate. That's why we're not supposed to be puffed up and prideful like 2/3 of the nation of Israel or the rest of our enemies. All right, starting with Esau, Edom, and the rest of these heathen nations, man. All right, but hey, in relation to not taking that MOTB, will be changed to an even a lower estate. So we got to remember these things, being patient, and whatever happens to us, take it cheerfully. The Lord taught us to count these things that we shall lost as dung, man. All right, so it's easier said than done, but you just got to trust in the Lord, man, and trust the process. I have to say that to myself first and foremost, trust in the process. I'm in a constant state of losing things, a relationship with families, dealing with Eve. That shit be coming and going and going and coming, just constantly, man, just being changed. But I just gotta remember, to be patient, and that, hey, when it's all said and done, man, there's a great reward coming, man. All right. For at verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Call Allah Yahweh Hashem Shah. This is a class for the gods, man. If you know, you know. All right, the Lord did say ye are gods. We just not manifested because we're in this sinful flesh. All right, but gold is tried in the fire as acceptable men, all right, in the furnace of adversity. And we're going through that adversity, and we'll see the full heat of that furnace of adversity here pretty soon in relation to Jacob's trouble, the persecution, all right, World War III. All right, being able to go through all of these things, man, will fully purge, all right, the undesirable qualities out of us, man. All right, and you got to be receptive to that process, man. All right, and know that if you are getting chastised, the Lord deals with you as if you were his son. All right, paraphrasing, but that's what the Bible says. All right, moving on. In Isaiah 13 of verse 12. Well, again, this is Isaiah. And let's start at 11. Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Starting with Esau, Edom, man. This is going into Jacob's trouble, leading up to those nuclear missiles that'll be shot off during World War III, man. The Lord said he come not to bring peace upon the earth, but a sword, spirit of division and war. Okay. So, that punishment starting with the nation of Israel, all right, and the rest of you heathen and wicked nations, man. All right, the Lord is going to punish, the inhabitants thereof, man, for their iniquity for their arrogancy, all right, and their proud haughtiness, man, all right. And individually, look at our people, hey, the men and the women, especially the women, they're very proud and haughty, man. They'll be part of the Lord's wrath and get caught up in that judgment, man, when the Lord punishes the whole world via Jacob's trouble. Again, leading all the way up to the big world war and the missiles that'll be shot off, man, during World War III, man. Okay, which is gonna cause great fire to be burned out through all out throughout the earth. But here in Babylon the Great, especially, man. All right, this place is gonna be burnt to a crisp. Let's go to First Peter. All right, this is First Peter 4 and verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Hey, and if you feel like you're possibly a man of the Lord, especially if you feel like you could possibly be one of the 144,000, you got to remember this fiery trial which the scriptures speak of often, man. All right, going in back to that furnace, man. All right, though some strange thing happened to you. So if you haven't acquired or attained that which you seek, man, then you're probably getting chastised from Yahweh Shema Shah. Don't think it's strange because you don't have, a virgin wife, or you don't have a loving family, or you don't have a a very nice, updated, if quote unquote, place to live in, man. All right, that you're not at your full strength, your stature, that people don't reverence you. I think it not strange, man, but rejoice in so much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, and that revelation is coming very, very soon, in the manifestation of this king that we speak of, Malak Yahweh Shah. All right, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Okay, if ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, Malak Yahweh Shah, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. Yeah, man. And the people, we see that now. Everybody except us, one way or another, they're showing that they hate Yahweh Shema Shai and his men. It is what it is, man. All right. But the Lord has taught us, if we be ashamed of him, then he's going to be ashamed of us, and he's not going to defend us during this fiery trial. But if we go ahead, come back to the Lord, repent, put forth that decent effort, and man, the Lord, he'll fight for you and he'll be there, and that's the thing our people don't understand. They think this is a joke, think this is a game, and they don't really believe the severity of Jacob's trouble. They whether they believe there's going to be a Jacob's trouble or not, they sure as hell don't understand the magnitude of the wrath of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, we don't even know, but we just move with a certain spirit. The Lord has blessed us with a certain fearful spirit to know what. This is not gonna be a joke. All right, this is not a game. And once you're in it, you're gonna be in it. It's all easy when it's just talk, man. But when that ground get to shaking and there's an extreme blackout and you can't really see things, man, you're gonna see first and foremost how dark this earth is and how it is just hanging out in space, man. Once the lights go out, you'll see, damn, this planet is very, very dark. We are just out in space, man. The planet Earth just floating out in space, darkness. All right, it's just darkness, and you'll see that, man, during Jacob's trouble, man. When the lights go out, it's gonna be a whole different ball game, man. Whole different ball game, and a lot of people not built up for this, man, at all. All right, that light go out, and you know how people are with their swords. Oh man, hearing gunshots. Some of you niggas and some of you females ain't never even heard no gunshots in your neighborhood. Yeah, wait till Jacob's trouble hit, man. It's gonna be terrifying, and we'll be warning people through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Hawashah, via prophecy, via dreams, visions, and via actual events that's happening. Hell, I live in an environment when it's constantly gunshots, man. You tell that to Eve, and she be all nonchalant, like she done seen and done everything. Ain't seen and done nothing. I'm trying to tell you, these idiotic ass women, hey man, that shit's scary, man, especially when you hear the machine guns, man. All right, assault rifles and such. It's scary hearing that shit, especially in the middle of the night, man, when it's so quiet and all you hear it's terrifying, man. Hey, these people will know the fear of Yahweh Hashem Shai. See, it's all fun and games. And I'm not even gonna get into it, man. Just dealing with Eve, you know how it goes. Yeah, you know how it goes dealing with Eve. She just can't get right. But eventually, hey, the Lord gonna bring some harsh judgment on this place, and we for sure can't wait, man. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. All right, let's go to back to Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus 1:11. The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. Okay. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It was created with the faithful in the womb, man. All right, just a bunch of precepts on the importance, all right, and the benefits of fearing Yahweh Hashem Shai. Hey, the scriptures teach us the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. All right, so that's the first thing that we learn coming into the truth is the fact that Yahweh Hashem Shai don't play, and He can and will, make life very, very difficult to the point where He'll remove you off of the earth in a horrific way. Okay, so we just remember that, and that's how we do the things that we do through the Spirit. All right, doing things to make our calling and election sure, giving diligence. All right, praying, studying, rebuking, taking rebuke. All this is a part of it. Praying, fasting. All right, repenting. All right, just showing forth that humility. It's all in relation to fearing Yahweh Hashem Shai, so that He will remember us during this time that we're prophesying. Man, it's easy. Right, to just say these things, make no mistake about it. But when we're living it, it'll be a little bit more tricky. All right, but that's what that rapport is for. All right, that's why we do these things now, so that when it's game time, it'll be muscle memory to call upon Yahweh Hashem Shai. We say it so much, we say their name so much, Yahweh Hashem Shai, call hello Yahweh Hashem Shai, that hey man, brothers have been able to do this during sleep paralysis, man. When demons get on you and you can't move and you can't really speak, but all you can do is just, utilize your spirit, man. All right. And you have to call upon Yahweh Hashem Shai with your spirit when sleep paralysis happens, man. Hey, brothers can testify they've been able to do that. So whatever's going to be brought upon us via that persecution that we speak of, well, we know that we're able to call upon the Lord no matter what, whether we can say it with our mouths, we audible, all right, or whether we have to say it in our minds. We know that it's possible, and the Lord can hear us, all right, and that He'll deliver us as well. So no matter what's going to happen, as long as we have went through a process of calling upon the Lord, and also being obedient, Lord willing, the Lord will deal with us. We know that He's real. The point that we got to make it to is, will, He do these things on our behalf? Will He lift up that standard and let us perform miracles on our behalf? Right. In order for us to have that confidence, we have to have, works, man. Faith without works is dead. And our work, this is a part of it. All right. Making these epistles, going out to the highways and byways, being amongst the brothers, man. Hey, being able to pray, hey, uplifting the righteous sisters, man. All of it's uplifting your family, period. And your real family, the ones that fear Yahweh Shema Shai. It's all, get the Lord doing these things will cause Yahweh Shema Shai to show favor upon you, man. And we'll see, the full manifestation of that favor during Jacob's trouble. Lord know we ready, like through the Spirit, for this to be over with and to go ahead and go through this, because the more and more that we stay here, the longer and longer we're just gonna get more and more depressed, more and more upset, more and more tired. And we're just ready for the next phase of this. Lord willing, hey, this hopeful elect be sealed. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. Every brother that sincerely call upon Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, I pray you brothers be sealed, your families, your households, but because this is really getting old, man. And we know that we here for a reason. as far as timing goes. It's all the will of Yahweh by Shema Shai. How long we gonna still be in our captivity? But just operate a level. I know we all tired, man. We tired of this, man. We tired of being in captivity. We're tired of trying to serve the Lord to the best of our ability in our imperfection. We want to be perfected so that we can continue to serve the Lord in righteousness and perfection. We want to be able to keep these high holy days perfectly, man. We can't do it, and the more and more we can't do it perfectly, the more and more we fall short, man. So it will behoove us to do what we need to do, finish our work, so that the Lord can come save us, man, and deliver us and reward us, with that perfection. Okay. See here. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. You gotta remember patience, endurance, man. That's what it's all about. And remembering how we got into this position. Disobedience, man. Disregarding the law. So we're still here suffering, and that's the the terror of the Lord, man, that he will make you suffer for a long time. He could plague you in your mind, man. All right. Plague your situations, your generations, man. That's the real terror of the Lord. All right. For thine enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck. So that's going into what we prophesied, the fact that these other nations, starting with Esau, Edom, is going into captivity. All right. It is what it is. Why? Because the Lord is righteous in that regard, to reward our enemies the same thing that they rewarded to us, man. All right. Which was persecution and slavery, man. Okay. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies, man. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you, man. All right. You gotta remember again how we got here, and we're definitely remembering, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai, how to get out, man. And how do we get out? Malak Yahweh Shai, the one that delivers. All right, call hello Malak Yahweh Shai, being obedient, to this work. All right, being obedient to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Repenting for the things that we can't change. All right, and the things that we can, putting forth that decent effort. Let's go to Romans. Our precepts for days. Romans chapter 8 and verse 35. And it reads, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach, Malak Yahweh Shai? Shall tribulation, distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? Absolutely not. All right. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. And that's why the scriptures teach us wisdom driveth a wise man mad, man. We're suffering all the day long because we have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right, pertaining to the king. And it's the same spirit that the king had when he was here as a man upon earth, man, very vexed with the conversation of the wicked. Okay. We're counted as sheep for the slaughter. But we got to remember, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach, man. All right. And it goes down. Let's go to we'll go at 37. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, things to come, height, depth, or any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, our Lord. That's a lot. Mention damn near everything, man. Death, life. So the issues pertaining to death, the pain that the fear that it accompanies. Yeah, so the fear and the pain that could accompany death. All right, life, everything that we go through, the harsh reality of it, the angels. All right, that's everything in that spiritual realm, the principalities. All right, remember, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but those principalities. All right, powers, things that happen in our past lives, how the enemy got down on us in our past lives, and the things to come, how they're gonna try to get down upon us in this life. All right, nor height, no matter a man's stature. The government going against this whole system in relation to not taking the MOTB, that's a great height that we have to, climb and conquer. Nor depth, the depths of the wickedness of this man, and the depths of the stupidity of our people to follow him. All right, the depths of the wickedness of the woman. All right, nor any other creature, man, shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh. And we're really up against it, aren't we? We see that now, and we definitely are prophesying a more conflict to ensue. But this is beautiful, and I'm gonna leave it off at this precept, man. Nothing that's gonna happen if the Lord is with you, all right, and He love you, all right. When it's all said and done, shit, man, the Lord gonna be with us, man. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Shai. This is not an easy thing, man. This process is very, very vexing and tiring, man. I'm exhausted, especially just dealing with all of this, man. The issues of life, your children, trying to deal with a man. All we really need, really want, is to deal with a one every now and then, and that's so difficult to do here in Babylon the Great. Dealing with your so-called jobs and the stress that shit comes with that, the food poison. Oh man, and we could go and go and go, because we do go and go and go every day. Hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shot, when it comes to being vexed about this place, man. But again, it went to famine, nakedness. All these things are coming during Jacob's trouble. All right, there's gonna be a famine of food, a famine of hearing the word. All right, people that don't have adequate clothing. All right, pearl. A bunch of disease and pestilence is going to happen. All this is going to be happening all together, man. Sword. It's just going to be horrific out here. But the Lord is telling us again and again and again throughout this Bible that, if He's with us, He's with us, man. It is what it is. And that's why we do the things that we do. So hopefully the Lord will be pleased with us. All right. And be with us, man. Okay. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Till next time, Shalom.